Hello, it's me, Krista, and today is my birthday. Yes, I'm turning 22, and so that means I'm gonna come on to my YouTube channel and show my family, you guys who watch my videos, another tutorial on kind of like a get ready with me. This is the kind of look I'm going for. It's like a halo effect. Look is purple because purple is like my ultimate favorite color, and I just had to include it today. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Keep watching and wish me a happy birthday, please be nice. So you guys probably are wondering, I've done my brows off camera, and today I've just used the Makeup Revolution London brow pomade, and I'm in the shade Graphite, if you guys wanted to know. I basically just put this all over my eyebrows. I used a Benefit brow brush that comes with your brow, and if you wanted to know as well, I'm in shade number 6. But yeah, this is dried up, so I'm gonna have to repurchase a new one maybe today because it's my birthday. So I'm probably gonna spoil myself like crazy today. Boo boo, what are you doing? My little cat's like trashing the place. Hello, who's that? Boo boo. Oh, look at your face. Baby. Oh, she didn't want to play with me today. Anyone she wants feed. Don't you think that cats are like the biggest users? They literally only come up to you if they're hungry or they want something from you, and it's like, excuse me, what about when I want attention? See, she's agreeing with me. You know what I'm on about, boo-boo. Anyway, let's get into this tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and of course I'm going to go in with my Soft Ochre by MAC. I've literally well and truly destroyed this little pot, so I'm definitely going to get some more of this. In fact, I think I've got some more of this anyway, so if worst comes to worst, I'm sure I won't use all this up, but we're going to go in with that. So just taking a flat brush like this, I'm just going to apply that Soft Ochre to the lid. Oh my god, I literally have to like scrape because it's so empty. This is literally one of my ride or die products. I just cannot live without it. I'd use it on all my clients, and it's just amazing. It removes any, because I don't know if you guys can see, but I have quite veiny lids, and this just literally camouflages it up and just hides it from existence. What I do is I just layer it on, and then I'll just pat it into the skin. I feel like if you pat it into the skin, it kind of warms the product up and it becomes less stiff. So if you get a concealer, you get a product that's quite hard to work with and it's quite stiff and just doesn't like to play ball, then what I would do is try and warm it up in your hand first of all. That kind of just makes the product melt a bit into the skin, and then it just kind of softens it up a bit. So that's what I tend to do if the product's really, really stiff. So I'm just tapping and tapping until I get it to where I want it to be. And you guys, I have no idea where I'm going with this look today. I haven't planned anything. I'm just going to be really spontaneous and see what happens. Probably might go back to like my typical kind of look. Guys, I'm so sorry that I haven't done a YouTube video for so long. It's been literally just a crazy month for me. Crazy few months really. But I will do my best to keep on board with it, because I absolutely love doing YouTube videos. I may not be like the most savvy or kind of divalicious YouTuber out there, but I feel like I can add a little kind of Shazam to the YouTube world. Right guys, I've got a little kitten, and as you know, as you've just seen, she keeps on farting. I know it's so disgusting and it's so gross. I don't know if this is normal for little kittens. We have dewormed her, like we've got her some tablets to eat and she's been having them. She's still farting, not as much as she first did when we first got her. But if you guys have any advice, or if you know anything about why kittens do that, because I don't know if it's just her that's doing it or if it's just a kitten thing where they're just like getting used to their guts. Anyway, so moving on from that, I'm gonna now take a translucent powder, Revolution London one, and this is the Bait and Finish powder. It's a ghost finishing powder. Let's see. I've never tried this before, so let's hope it doesn't fail me on my birthday. It does remind me of the Ben Nye powders, of course. Everybody can recognize this kind of packaging as being very similar. Oh my god, I can never find a brush when I want it. I'm gonna use the lid to apply this, but I'm just gonna set it all in place. And this just locks in that cream product. You've got to set your creams because otherwise it just transfers. It just gets into a right hot mess, and we just don't need that, do we? Not on our birthday. I swear, you guys, I'm going to be saying birthday about 100 billion times in this video, so you have been pre-warned, and you're more than welcome to leave at this point if you do not want to hear the word birthday anymore. See, I'm saying it still. Anyway, so we're going to go in with our eyeshadows now. What I'm going to be going in with next is my full spectrum palette from Urban Decay. This is probably one of my favorite, all-time favorite palettes. It's got loads of crazy colours in it, and it really just popped to me and stood out. I'm not very neutral kind of girl. I'm not very basic with my colours. I love a good crazy colour. Like, colours are my life. This screams out a rainbow to me, and I'm all about rainbow life. So yeah, now I think I'm gonna start off with Calavera, which is this gorgeous yellow, and I'm just taking this BH Cosmetics number 140 brush, and it's a very big light brush. With this palette there is fallout, but because the colours are so beautiful, I don't even care. But anyway, we're going to use this in our kind of socket line, and I like to place it on the skin first just to avoid the fallout from being too crazy, and then just blend it in to the lid, and then just get some more of the product and build it up. Keep building it up until you get to the kind of desired look that you want. And I don't always, so don't read me on this, but I do try my best to just do my eyes first, so then if there's any transfer or any products, then I can just clear it away with a makeup wipe and then start on with my skin and like foundation, concealer and all that. So yeah. Oh, this colour is gorgeous. Keep building the colour up. And then obviously repeat on this arm. And that's our transition colour, you guys. So moving on from that, I think I'm going to go in with a different colour now, and I don't know what I'm going to use. I think I might start going into the purples, because purple is my favourite colour. Taking this Revanji Blendy brush, I'm going to now go into Sketch, which is this gorgeous purple colour. I don't know if you guys can see it. This one here, and I'm just going to remove some of the excess. And then all I'm doing is just going a little bit below my socket line, and I'm just going to blend that colour in just ever so lightly, just feather it into the skin, pat it into the skin, and then just blend it out. Hello, baby! Oh, you're so cute! And she knows it. Oh, she pretty. Baby! I'm doing a YouTube video. Do you want to be a part of it? She wants to be a part of my video. Come sit here then. Oh, this lighting's so bad. Oh my god. This girl's on a budget, guys, okay? Oh, you're so pretty. I'm gonna go for a little halo look, I think. I think this looks so pretty, and you can really work with a lot of colours with a halo look. So I'm taking a smaller brush like this, and I'm going to take it in the inner corner and just build up the same purple we've been using. And this time we really want to just pat it in, place it onto the skin. Don't worry about working it in just yet, because we still got to put our other colours in. But oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. fuck? And then I'm just placing, so I've patted some of the purple in the inner corner, and now I'm going to take it and put it in the outer corner, which is what I've just been doing, but I've just not been explaining to you guys. So if you're trying to follow this at home and you're not getting it, I completely understand why, because I'm not exactly explaining it to you guys. I'm just like, oh yeah, guys, I did this and that and that. Right, let's get back into this tutorial and not just me chilling out in my bedroom. So yeah, I'm just building it into the colors. I'm now going to take the deepest color of the palette, which is this gorgeous black, and I'm just going to place that again in the outer corner of the eye. Okay, and then going back in with my blendy brush, I'm just going to blend it all in. I'm not going to touch the lid because that's going to have another gorgeous colour on later on. Now that we've positioned the eyeshadows so that we can kind of focus now on the centre of our eyelids for this halo birthday edition look, I'm gonna take this matte pigment in Rose. It's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. It's got like a kind of gold reflection pigment in it. It's definitely got gold glitter anyway. And it's got this really gorgeous like rose, but it's so beautiful. So I'm gonna place that on my eyelids, I think. I just cannot resist. Just gonna take a flat brush like this, and this one's from the Body Shot. And I'm gonna wet it with my Studio Fix Plus, if it opens. So then once we've got our brush wet, we're gonna take some of the pigment, and I'm just gonna literally just coat it on the brush. And then, let me just get a mirror so I know where I'm going with this. And then we're just gonna place that pigment. Oh my God, it's as blinding as this light. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh my God. That is something else. Ooh. You guys cannot see it. I will post, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you need to see this. So I'll get a close up at the end and you guys can see this beautiful pigment. Oh my God, Mac, you're killing me. All I've done so far is just literally place it in the middle and then kind of just rub it slightly. And as I get closer to the outer part of the eyelid, I'm reducing the kind of pressure I put on the lid so it kind of fades out. And anyway, even if you can't do that, we'll just blend it out a little bit more with our blendy brush. So now going in with the blendy brush that we used to blend out the purple, I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to blend the colours slightly together so it has like a gradient effect. Because, you know, with a good halo eye, it's got to kind of blend and look like it's just melting in the sun. Like, you know, that sunset kind of vibe? Well, that's what a halo kind of effect should look slightly like, but just on your eyeball. Okay. Oh, girl, I am feeling this look. Yes, mama. Ooh, child. This is some good old look going on here. Just make sure that your work's even-ish. Just like your eyebrows though, your eyelids are sisters, not twins. No, well, do you know what? I'm going to call them brothers. Because the eyebrows, for some reason, we've just stereotyped them as women. Don't know why, because they just look like penises to me anyway. But yeah, so my brows are brothers and my eyelids are sisters. We'll go with that. I do feel like sometimes when you do like a halo eye, the outer part and the inner part of the eye, the pigmentation kind of gets lost in all that glitter. So I'm just going to keep packing on the colour a little bit more. I just want the pigments to be shown off because I've taken a while to put them on. So going back in with that black and a bit of the purple, just mixing those two together, get rid of the excess. I'm just going to place that. and then blend it all out again. Okay, so guys, I'm now gonna put a bit of mascara on and some lashes, and then we will be done with the eyes for now. Right, so guys, we're gonna go on to our base now, and for primer, I'm gonna be mixing 2 primers from MAC. And this one's the Prep and Prime Natural Radiance one. And I'm gonna mix some of that in with my other MAC one, and that's a highlighting one. I tend to get a lot of dryness around my nose, so I find that anything drying needs a little bit of luminosity to kind of flex away from the dry skin, and it gives you that gorgeous kind of glow, and I just love it. So I'm going to be using, it's not really a primer, but it's more like a highlighting cream, stroke cream. Well, it is a stroke cream, and this one's Gold Light, and I love this one. This one's so beautiful, and it's so moisturizing as well on the skin. It just feels like a moisturizer, so that's why I'm using this one. So I'm going to mix those 2 into my hand, just warm them up a bit, and then just place. Oh, bless them. I'm getting loads of birthday messages through, you guys, whilst I'm doing this video, so that's really cute. Thank you guys for all your messages, by the way. It means the world to me. It's so sweet. I really do appreciate it. Right, so after we've done our base primer, we're going to go on to camouflaging our imperfection. Okay, so the foundations I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using 3. I know that sounds like an excessive amount, but like I say, I like a full coverage base. Just remember though, I am prone to creasing, and that is because I'm kind of adding extra kind of texture to the skin by having so many layers. So the trick is to find yourself a thick foundation that is quite, you know, not thick, even though this one I'm going to be using as a concealer as well today because it's super, super thick. And this one's the MAC Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm in NC15 if you guys were wondering. And then I'm going to be using my NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, and I'm also in the shade Siberia if you guys are wondering. Baby, come on, darling. And for my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, I'm also in the colour Light 1 Siberia as well. Come on, baby. And one's quite liquidy, so this one's quite a liquidy one, and this one is quite thick, creamy. So we're gonna mix them anyway together, and we're gonna get a perfect base. Come on, baby, down. Come on, darling. What I like to do with these foundations is obviously once I've mixed it in, I like to use a flat brush first of all to kind of paint it onto the skin, and then once I've done that, I'll blend it out with a beauty blender. So. Ooh, she fit, girl. That is some coverage. Neck as well, guys. And when matching your foundation, you want to match it to your neck and not to your actual face, because a lot of people get this kind of wrong and they go for a darker foundation because their face looks a bit darker, but you don't necessarily need that. You need to match with your skin tone. You know, people always say, you know, match, what's my skin tone, what would be the perfect shade for me? And I would say to them, like, if they want to know how to get the perfect match foundation wise, it's just match it with your neck, because honestly you want to make sure that they're both in sync. You don't want to have a dark base and then you have a light neck, because that's when you get the crew liner, which is what they called me in school, because I used to have this orange line, and that doesn't happen if you get the right shade, because then, you know, it all just kind of matches into one, and then it just looks like your skin but better, which is amazing. Okay, so now that the base is down, I'm just going to place it, just blend it all in. And I'm just taking a damp beauty blender. This just gets rid of the streakiness, because no matter how expensive your brush is, if you're using a flat brush, there's going to be streakiness involved. It's just, it happens. It's just the nature of the brushes. It doesn't matter what material it is really. There's always going to be some sort of streakiness, and a beauty blender just kind of blends it out. It also gives you that airbrushed look, which is what I'm going for today on my birthday, because I want to look flawless. And I want to look good on the camera, because this is one day where you're allowed to be as vain as you like. And anybody who tells you otherwise, they can go do one, because it's your day. You do whatever you like. The good thing about these foundations is they dry and blend like a dream as well, which is why I use them and love them. I try not to use them so much because they're really expensive. I don't know, I just use them for special occasions really. Or if I'm going out on a night out and I want to look super flawless. So now that our base is basically down, I'm going to go into concealer, and I'm just going to take the MAC one. And this does take some warming up, so really kind of blend it in. And just warm up the product. 'Cause remember what I said earlier about it being any products that are stiff, you need to warm them up. And rubbing them kind of warms them up as well. Okay, so I'm going to go on my T-zone. So I'm going to have some here. Some down the bridge of the nose, on the T-zone, under the eyes. And then I like to sometimes see where I need extra coverage and get the beauty blender and really coat it and just kind of dab it on. That double chin, guys. So there's our base. We need to make sure that we set it as soon as possible. So I'm going to just take some translucent powder, the baked white one from Makeup Revolution. I'm just going to set the under eye before it starts creasing. Okay, so once I've set the eyes, I'm going to go in with another powder product, and I'm going to use my Airspun, which is like my ride or die. It's like every drag queen's best friend. Like, this literally will just be in my makeup kit for the rest of my life. I just love it. And to apply it, I'm just going to take a really stiff powder brush like this. A little bit goes a long way. I'm losing my voice again. This is changing weather. And just place it on the skin. Don't rub it in because you don't want it to kind of budge the foundation. You just want it all to kind of stay where it is. I'm just going to go over with another powder. This is just another one that kind of reduces the flashback and is just amazing. It makes your foundation literally waterproof. For some reason, this just, in any weather, it makes your skin just look so gorgeous. And obviously that's the Laura Mercier translucent powder. My ride or die. I have got a new one, but I'm trying to use like this one before I go on to that one. And I always touch the skin just to make sure it doesn't feel sticky or tacky. And if it does, then just apply more foundation powder. Okay, so now that we've got our base all set, what I like to do then is go in with a bronzer. And since it's my birthday, I'm going to go in with one of my ride or die products. Okay, so going in with my Hoola bronzer, and I've got just the standard Hoola bronzer, but you can get the Hoola Light. I do have that, and I do prefer that one to this one because I'm very pale complexion. However, I can't find it, and I'm just going to work with this, and I used to work with this all the time, so I love it. Anyway, I'm going to pinch the brush like this so it's quite straight, and I'm just going to kind of blend it in like this. And I've got a large forehead, so I like to really contour the daylights out of my head. I like my jawline, so I don't really contour it, but if I fancy it, I'll just do a little bit kind of like that, but nothing too much, just because I don't hate my jawline. I think it's quite feminine. But if you've got quite a square jawline, then I would so recommend contouring, because it literally can just like reshape your face and make you look more feminine. And if you guys want to see me do an in-depth tutorial on contour, I'll happily do that. Just let me know, because I don't want to do videos that you guys don't want to see, because that's boring. So contour down. Just going to contour my nose now, and I'm just going to use a small detail brush if I can find it. Do you know what? I'm going to go with this one today. I have used it in the past and I really like the results. So I'm just using a blendy brush like this. I got it from Amazon for like 50p. It was so cheap. Anyway, so what I like to do is just start from the center of each side and kind of mark where I want my nose to look cinched. And then just go from there. And then because I'm using a blending brush, you can really blend that into the skin and kind of fade it out and make it look less cray-cray and less kind of like orange lines. Contour done. Do you know what? I like a real sharp contour, and I'm gonna do it because it's my freaking birthday. 22, you guys, 22. Has anyone been 22 on my channel? I'm sure you have. I'm sure I've got some people over 22 or that are 22 or turning 22. Are you scared? Like, I'm really scared, like, about this whole, I just feel like an old lady. I know that it's so like, I'm gonna be looking back at this video in 20 years time and like, old, like, you don't even know. You don't even fucking know what the meaning of old is. Like, I know I'm gonna be that bitch, but I do. I feel like I'm getting old. Like, 22 years on this planet is a long time. I know that it's like all my mummy kind of YouTube viewers are gonna be looking at me like, shut up, Crew, you're just like a baby. And I'm sorry, but it's just like, I don't know, I just feel weird. It feels so weird. Okay, so going in with some translucent powder, I'm literally just gonna carve just sharpen it up a bit. Same with the nose. Right, we need some highlighter. We 155,000% need some highlighter for this look. Otherwise, you can just go. Like, or I can just go because, you know, I need highlighter in my life. Highlighter is, it highlights our life. It brings brightness and joy and happiness. And of course, I'm going to be going in with this Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics palette, and I think I'm going to start off with Champagne Pop. I think a good old classic. I love this highlighter. It's so blinding. It's so pretty. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm just layering it on. Oh, oh my God. Oh my goodness, though. Like, real talk here. Who saw, if you're English, who saw yesterday the orangey red sun? That was absolutely gorgeous. Literally, like, I was at work and I literally just stood there for about 5 minutes, just like, I swear I'm going blind because of it now. I'm just there like, I can barely see. But no, honestly, it was so, so beautiful. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I did, and oh my goodness, it's like, I don't know, I wish I could just draw it out. I'm not a very good drawer. Anyway, what I'm doing now is just applying it to my upper lip, my chin, and I'm now going to apply some to my forehead. Oh, she's glowing. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now the base is on, I want to focus back on the eyes, and I think I'm going to go back in with this eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette, the eyeshadow palette that dreams are made out of. Anyway, so I think I'm going to take this gorgeous colour called Warning. It's like an ambery copper red, and it's beautiful, and it's calling out my name, so I'm going to try it on. Just taking a flat kind of brush like this, I'm just going to take some of that coppery gorgeous colour, get rid of some of the excess, and just apply that just below the waterline. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Now we've done that, I think, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to take some of that glitter pigment from MAC again, the rose one, and I'm just going to put that in the center of the eyes. Just here. Okay. Going in now with my MAC eyeliner in Smolder. I'm going to put that on the waterline. So we're going to go back in with this mascara, and I've been really loving this mascara, so I've got to use it today. I just had to. It's the L'Oreal Paris Paradise Ecstatic Mascara, and I've got this in extra black, and I'm just going to coat the bottom lashes. So for lipstick today, I think I'm going to go in with another lipstick that is like a must-have for me. And I think you guys already know. Actually, you probably don't even know, but you're going to know. Okay, so guys, this is a lipstick that I literally wear about 90% of my life. And this is the Maybelline Clay Crush lipstick in 932. I need to buy some more because look, there's barely anything left. But I love it. Okay, to set it all in place so it does not twitch, budge, itch, move, melt, whatever. To keep it locked into place, and I mean secure, to keep it all like, basically, I've got it in my hand, but this stuff is amazing. It's the Fix Plus spray. I use it for literally most things when I'm doing my makeup, whether it's to wet my brushes, to get a real good pigmentation out of an eyeshadow that's kind of just not giving me life, and you want to bring it to life, this certainly does it. And it also is amazing for moisturizing and just refreshing your face and refreshing your makeup, and just to set it as well. So I'm going to be going in with this, and I'm just going to spritz my face with it. So that, you guys, concludes this makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did creating this halo kind of birthday edition look. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, Coretta Star, if you are new, and make sure to click the bell button next to it just to get notifications on when I post my next regular videos. I'm not as regular as I'd like to be or should be, so don't worry about those notifications going cray on your waist, because that won't happen with me, trust me. But anyway, make sure you do subscribe, because I really love seeing my community grow and my following grow, and just watching you guys follow my passion and follow my craziness, basically. So yes, make sure to do that, and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and yeah, have a lovely day. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I shall see you in my next YouTube tutorial. Stay tranny-licious, stay true to yourself, and do not give a fuck what anyone else has to say about you. Hey, it's gonna hate, motherfuckers. Mwah. Peace out, guys.